Peppermint and licorice. Bit hot. I think we've got 5 minutes. Hi, I'm Laura McHarrie with a 5-minute how-to tool. This is the Power SWOT. I'm sure that many of you watching will have heard of the SWOT analysis, and probably many of you will have used this simple tool to help you analyse a problem and identify solutions. Its simplicity also has its downside. It has been so overused that people stop before they have come up with a list of actions. They quite often don't explore the real opportunities and the real threats that are out there. Believe me, in the last 14 years, I've been helping businesses get clarity and focus, and I've seen many a half-finished SWOT. The purpose of the Power SWOT template is to take you beyond the analysis stage to forming some of those action strategies. But before we look at the Power SWOT in detail, let's check our understanding of the Simple SWOT, because that's where we start. This template helps separate business intelligence into 4 areas: the strengths in the business, the weaknesses in the business, the opportunities for the business, and finally, the threats to the business. Quite often, a business weakness is misconstrued as an opportunity, and opportunities are things that come along or crop up that are actually outside of your direct control. This is the Power SWOT. As mentioned earlier, the purpose of the Power SWOT is to get you thinking about specific business strategies, as illustrated here. Where you have strengths, we want to look at assertive strategies to take advantage of the opportunities that might be out there. Where you have strengths, we might want to look at protective strategies that support you against threats that might be out there. Where you have weaknesses, you might want to look at reversal strategies in order to take advantage of opportunities. And where you have weaknesses and potential threats, then we may need to look at some survival strategies. So let's have a look at the Power acronym and what that stands for. P stands for perspective. It may also stand for position, premise, promise. It matters not which P you use. What's important is that you frame what you're using the SWOT to assess. O stands for organise. Gather your intelligence and place what you've got into its strengths, weaknesses, then opportunities and threats. W stands for weighing up. This is where you need to get rid of duplication, link up ideas that are similar and pull them together, then weigh up their importance and put them into some semblance of order. You might note, again, we have 1 to 5 in each of these criteria. If you have too many, you will overwhelm yourself. I use post-it notes quite often because they're easy to move from one box to another and to identify what becomes in front of another. Going back to E. E stands for explore. This is where we look at the detail to determine a desired strategic outcome. And R stands for ranking. This is when we look at the strategies that we could use and rank them in terms of priority for actions that will make a difference in your business. So that's what the Power stands for in Power SWOT. This is one I did earlier. I did this with a customer focus group. The idea was to evaluate the program that was being delivered. You can download the templates from my website. The link is in the introduction, in the video introduction. If you find that you're struggling to populate the templates, then the chances are you need some help teasing out the solutions. If you have a mentor or a business buddy, then give them a call. Maybe your accountant can help. If not, then give me a call. My job is to make sense of what's in your head and help you prioritize what's going to give you the best return on your resources. So, cup of tea should be just about ready to drink now. That's all from me.